Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to our podcast.
Rowdy Rambles.
Yes, ma'am.
We love it. The one and only.
The one and only.
The one and only.
The best podcast ever. If there's an echo in the background, just ignore it.
We're still getting situated.
Yeah.
We need to get microphones, but broke college student. I got to get paid first.
Yeah.
And we got to figure out, we need a Freddie Benson, okay? We need a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We need a tech person because I'm not technologically savvy, advanced in any way, shape, or form. Really and truly. So let's just start out. Any updates in life?
Should we announce ours? Should you say who we are?
Oh, I'm Alexis Mosier.
I'm
not
Alicia
me
Davis.
not me jumping into my full life trauma.
Exactly.
I'm like, oh, by the way, this is who I am. But say your name again.
Oh yeah, I'm Alicia Davis.
And I'm Alexis Mosier. And let's jump into some life updates. So anything been going on that's big? Anything special, exciting?
Honestly, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think anything interesting has happened. It is the third week of college.
Yes, the third week. So we're getting a little adjusted. I would say I am 10 times more adjusted now than I was like the first few days of school, which that's definitely natural. But I feel like I have some control now.
Yeah.
I kind of get the vibe of how my classes are going to go, how notes are supposed to be taken, you know. Basically just a lot of lecturing, I've noticed, and a lot of note taking in college, which I actually, fun fact, quite enjoy. I love taking notes so much. And I wish I was that girl. You would think I'd be that girl that would have all the pens out and like color code everything, but I'm not. I'm just not motivated enough to do that. And then I don't want to rewrite my notes.
I actually have been color coding my notes.
Okay.
I guess just because in our academic reading class, which is supposed to help you within other classes and stuff, I whenever we start something else, I use a different pen. Like if we start a different heading or assignment or something, I start to use a different pen just so I can see the obvious difference and stuff.
That is very smart, changing pens whenever you change topics.
It's easier to do that than to highlight stuff, in my opinion.
That's so true.
Because the whole thing is just in a different color.
So true. I probably need to put this cup down because I'm I keep messing with it and I'm not the noises. Let's see. Any other life updates? I made a 100 on my first biology lab.
Amen.
So incredibly excited. And I don't know about my second one because I just turned it in last night. And now I have a third coming up. We're supposed to build a model of a cell out of just either stuff that you have around your environment or you could buy supplies. So that'll definitely be interesting. I haven't done a classic school project model in a very long time. So I love when I just go back to my roots and pull out my science fair era, make a little model, do a little trifold, if you will.
Yes.
I loved trifolds. For school projects, color coding everything and putting images. That was amazing.
I don't think I ever did that.
I think I did it.
Were you in Miss James' class when you guys did the presentation thing?
Oh, with the books?
Yeah.
Yes, I was. That was a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed that and the little scrapbooks that we got to make for it. But I think I did that for East. We had a little fair in the gym and we just did those little trifold boards. I've always loved doing stuff on poster board versus making slideshows. Yeah. Because I love all the different colors and you can have so much more creativity on a poster than you can, I feel a PowerPoint.
Definitely.
But yeah, I don't know. So what about any favorites? Do we have any favorites? Fall is coming up.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was listening to Coffee with My Ex, which the people that are in the fitness Marshall, Caleb Marshall and like Haley Jordan and Allison, they have this podcast and it's called Coffee with My Ex, and they do recommendations. So our favorites can be like our recommendations for people to try.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Guys, like our Blick streak.
We're just making this up along the way.
Yeah.
So like this is why it's called Rowdy Rambles. We're just gonna ramble, and I think recommendations is a good idea. So do you have any current recommendations, things that you've been loving?
Pumpkin shaped candy corn.
Yes, absolutely. Those are the superior candy corns.
They are. They taste better. Like after I started eating pumpkin shaped candy corn, I can't go back to the regular shaped ones.
No, you can't. It's impossible.
And the popcorn one, I don't know, it just tastes better. And there's more going on.
Oh, I love fall.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I need to get candy corn.
You do.
Immediately.
They're not really selling it that much, but I got some at Dollar Tree because they're first to sell everything.
Yeah, that is so true. They put their candy out and like their fall stuff out pretty early.
Yeah.
Which I love and appreciate so much.
It's so good.
I think my recommendation right now is Gilmore Girls. I'm about to start rewatching it again because Gilmore Girls is like the epitome of a good fall show. Like, they go through all the seasons, but I feel like when I think of fall, I think of Gilmore Girls. That show is just perfection, actual perfection. So I recommend that. I recommend the little Pillsbury cookies, like the fall cookies. You know what I'm talking about?
Which ones?
Like the ones that are printed with like pumpkins, ghosts, stuff like that.
I've heard of those, but I never had one.
Those are so... You've never had them?
No.
Well, now I have to make you some. Like, I saw this girl on TikTok. She does a lot of really good, like, baking recipes and stuff. And she put regular cookie dough, like, made cookie dough cookies. Just regular cookies. And chocolate chip. That's the word I was looking for. Regular chocolate chip cookies. And she put the Pillsbury cookie in the center so it would bake on top. And so it was, like, a cookie within a cookie. And my mom and I tried that this week, and it was absolutely fabulous.
That sounds awesome.
It was amazing. So now I have to make them for you. But that's my little, like, fall recommendation. Because I love a good fall treat.
Me too.
Yeah. And pumpkin anything. I really love pumpkin smells. It's ready. It's time for candles.
Pumpkin, there's a candle that's called Pumpkin Weather at Walmart, and it is the best pumpkin I have ever smelled. That and Fall Farmhouse.
Oh.
It's like a blue color.
Yeah.
So awesome. I love it so much. They smell so amazing. I enjoy those smells very much.
Oh my gosh. I absolutely love that.
Is there a candle that smells like burning leaves? Because that is one of my favorite smells.
I want to say at Bath & Body Works they have one that's like fall leaves or whatever.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess when you burn the candle,
yeah,
it's going to smell like burning leaves. Yeah. So I think so. Also, disclaimer, we are by the laundry room. So if you hear any slamming, any background noises, people are doing their laundry.
Yes.
They are being doing their daily activities.
Yeah.
We are intruding with our podcast, but it's fine.
It's fine.
It's okay. This is necessary information you guys need to know.
Exactly.
You need these candles. You need the Pillsbury cookies. And you need the pumpkin-shaped candy corn.
Also, last year, I randomly before class, because I had one class on campus last year in high school, and I quite literally went to Walmart. I bought 3 pumpkins. Just
like,
randomly.
Like regular, just like actual
just big pumpkins. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like picked up 3 big pumpkins. I put them in my car. I paid for them. I went home and it was my first time ever carving a pumpkin. And I just carved a pumpkin before class.
That sounds absolutely amazing.
It was so much fun. It was one of the most random things I've ever done in my life. The experience was so much fun because I was just by myself in the backyard. It was fall season.
Oh my
So
gosh.
it felt great outside and I was just sitting there carving a pumpkin. I feel like I looked like a crazy person, but like I felt truly so happy. I carved that pumpkin and I put that bitch I put that thing on our front porch. I put it on our front porch and it sat there
I'm
for
obsessed.
weeks.
See, I think spontaneity is like just this gem
Yes.
in life. I'm not spontaneous enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I need to go to Walmart right now and buy a pumpkin and just carve it in the common room.
In the common room. Buy a pumpkin, buy a watermelon, and carve it in the middle of the room.
In the middle of the room. And anyone can join.
Exactly. You can do, like, I don't know. I think I was getting into that mindset, and I still am. Like, you can just do whatever you want. Like, if you want to, like, because this was literally before class. Like, it was absolutely random. I was just sitting in my room, and I was like, I want to carve a pumpkin. I was like, I've never done that before. I was like, it's fall.
It's fall. Let's get festive.
Let me learn how to, let's get festive. Let me learn how to carve a pumpkin for once, because I don't know how to. And it was the most fun experience of my life. Like, I had so much fun. And I bought 3 pumpkins so that my sister and my mom could carve theirs, and they didn't end up carving them, but my mom used them as table decoration in our on our dining room table. There was just 2 massive pumpkins, and then she like decorated the table. And I was like, I did that.
Oh, I did that.
Yeah,
I bought those,
and I also carved it like really well.
Okay, what did you carve in it? Was it like a jack-o'-lantern, or was it like a picture?
Jack-o'-lantern, yeah.
Okay, like so keeping it classic.
Yeah, like I did the mouth, and like I did the eyes, and like it was definitely slippery. And I did not like. The thing about my impulsiveness and spontaneous behavior is that I don't really think everything through. So like I was wearing jeans and like a random shirt, and then I was wearing a white shirt, and I was like, this is gonna get a little messy. Yeah. Like after I had already started chopping the head off the pumpkin.
Just a tad bit.
Just a tad bit messy. And I had to scoop all the stuff out. My hands were not itching, but like kind of scratching. Yeah, kind of scratching. So I just dug it all out. I hated the feeling of the inside of the pumpkin. But
really? Yeah, you know what? I can relate. That's like simultaneous. Oh my gosh. Okay. Every episode I have to stumble on my words. It's simultaneously the best and worst part about carving a pumpkin. Yeah. Because like I kind of enjoy it. I have a little control, you know, a little control moment, but at the same time, the feeling. And then when it gets stuck underneath your nails, it's ugh. I feel like I have to literally puke. Yeah. But it is quite fun. I did that last Halloween. I carved, I think it was just a little regular jack-o'-lantern with some friends, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
I carved with the carving tools too. Like I think I bought that, it was like a coloring book, and there were carving tools on the front of it at Walmart. And
did it bend at all? Because I saw
those bend. Yes. Yeah. I've still like, they're still in my kitchen and stuff, but it definitely bent.
So you're ready for fall 2022.
Yeah, like the spoon, because you have to use the spoon to scoop the inside, definitely bent, but I didn't trust myself with a real knife outside. So I just did everything with that.
I don't trust myself with the knife either, because like when you're having to carve downwards, I feel like I'm going to end up stabbing myself or just anyone who is around me with a real knife while I'm carving a pumpkin is probably in danger. Yeah. Not because I'm going to do anything purposefully. I'm just extremely clumsy and I don't trust myself. And I would hurt myself with it by accident. It's just not going to be a good time for anyone. Yeah. So
my hands were slipping a lot.
It's a slippery process.
Yeah, it's really slippery. So I was like, I don't really want to use a real knife for this.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Pumpkins are way thicker than I thought.
Oh, yeah. The thickness is unreal. And there has to have been, like, reportings of people hurting themselves after carving a pumpkin.
Like, losing fingers.
Yeah, losing fingers, stabbing their thighs, like, especially using a real knife. Because it is faster using a real knife. I mean, the pumpkin is quite thick. But, definitely. I mean, it's also quite dangerous when you think about it.
It is very dangerous.
Oh, my gosh. No. But, yeah, definitely you have to carve pumpkins this fall. Definitely going to a pumpkin patch. But there's nothing better than going to a good pumpkin patch. Yeah. Ben and I, this is going to be our 3rd year going to a pumpkin patch, and I love it. There's nothing better than waking up on a Saturday morning, smelling the fall smells. It is pumpkin and apple everywhere. You put on a little sweater, and you go pick out a pumpkin.
It's so much fun. I was so sad, like, the year before last, I think it was the year before last.
So was it like COVID era?
Yeah, because I didn't know that they got rid of pumpkins in stores at a specific time.
Please, what?
I wanted to, if I'm not crazy, I wanted to carve pumpkins 2020. And I wanted to carve pumpkins, and there were no pumpkins in the store.
And it was like fall.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or it was Halloween.
Oh.
And I wanted to carve a pumpkin, and there were none.
Like you were definitely, you were set on carving that pumpkin.
Yeah, and they were all gone.
That is.
And that's why I went crazy, and I bought 3 the next year, because there were no pumpkins. And I was like,
what do you mean?
why?
It's Halloween.
Yeah, I was like, fall isn't over.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't hear of any pumpkin patches, so that I couldn't get a pumpkin.
Yeah, I think people just have this mindset that after Halloween, fall is just non-existent.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you still have November, babes. Like, Thanksgiving is a national holiday.
Fall as well, yeah.
I'm not a huge Thanksgiving fan. I don't hate Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give me the same feeling as Christmas.
Yeah, I enjoy the food.
The food.
A lot.
And I love the family. Like, I love the family. The reason why I love Thanksgiving the most is probably because that's when most of my family comes down, is Thanksgiving. Because Christmas, I have some family that lives up north, and, like, it snows a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they can't really get down to the south. And, I mean, it's probably a fun experience. Have a little white Christmas.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the last time we had a white Christmas.
Like, when it snowed on Christmas?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like, what was it, 88 degrees last Christmas?
Yeah.
It was quite
Like,
literally very sunny.
actually hot.
Like, it was actually hot. I remember we had our Christmas lunch on the porch because it was that hot.
Okay. Can't even wear a sweatshirt.
Couldn't even wear a sweatshirt.
That's so depressing.
Like, it was ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
it did not feel like Christmas at all.
Last year was literally, I spent half of my Christmas day crying in my bed. This was the worst Christmas of my life. Obviously, my dad passing a month before. I was like, this is my first holiday without him. I hate it here.
Yeah.
Like, no one had a good Christmas in my family, obviously. But also, yeah, I just didn't feel like Christmas. Like, even leading up to Christmas, it just didn't feel like Christmas last year.
It did not feel like Christmas at all.
And, like, I wasn't the only one saying that. So I was like, is this a universal feeling?
It literally wasn't Christmas. Christmas 2021 didn't happen. Because it did not feel like Christmas at all.
Yeah.
It didn't snow. There wasn't a lick of cold air during Christmas. But, like, when was it? The year before last? We had that snowstorm in February.
Please. It started on Valentine's Day, too.
I think that may or may not be the picture from it.
Oh, really?
I don't know, or if that's a past picture of it snowing.
There's a picture of our school in here, guys.
Yeah.
In the room we're in.
Yeah, and there's snow everywhere. But I don't know if that was from last year, but, like, not last year.
It was last year. It was last year it was in February. Was
it last year?
2021, because it started on Valentine's Day. I remember I was going to go with Ben. We were going to do something, I'm pretty sure. But it started snowing on Valentine's Day, and it was like that whole year. So I'm pretty sure it was last year. No.
It couldn't have been because
it was 2020, wasn't it? Because I was still working at Sonic.
It had to have been 2020
Yeah.
because I was not working at Sonic yet.
Okay. So yeah, it was 2 years ago. Not me thinking it was last year.
It's honestly... Kylie texted me.
Oh.
Anyways. But, yeah. 2020, that snowstorm, that blizzard...
That was an actual blizzard. Like,
Blizzard.
I thought the abominable snowman was going to just, like, appear.
Exactly.
No, he actually...
He did, actually. He did, and he exploded all over the earth. It was... Oh,
he put his, how do I word it?
He put his
abominable bussy. He put his whole...
Abominable bussy all over the world. Yes.
The whole 16 inches of his
16 inches.
abominable bussy was in our hometown.
Everywhere. I mean,
like I sunk when I walked outside.
Didn't it last for like a week?
Yeah, it was a whole week. Like, I don't remember a snowstorm ever being that bad.
Me neither. And like, we could not leave our house. I remember we walked to because we couldn't leave our driveway because we were all snowed in. So we had to walk to Food Center.
Oh my gosh.
To go get food.
Yeah.
Because we needed food.
Yeah.
And it just kept snowing. Like, it would, like, the day would start, it would get sunny, and then it would get dark, and the temperature would drop.
I'm so
So
surprised.
then all the road would freeze.
Yeah, that is so true. Even if it started melting the tiniest bit, it would freeze over the next day and snow more.
And then it would make it even worse because ice is very dangerous. Walking on ice,
Yeah.
no. I'm good.
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm so surprised Food Center was even open with it snowing that much.
Me too, honestly. But I remember going in there.
Yeah, my sister still had to work that day, too. And quite a lot of places were open.
Yeah.
And I think even Walmart. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Like, I guess they salted the roads after a while, so it was like you could drive on it, but it was still
really dangerous.
Really dangerous. Definitely was a 50-50 chance.
Definitely, like, if I had been working at Old Navy at the time, I would not have been able to go.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I don't know what it looked like in Hot Springs, but, like, you know, in bigger towns and stuff like that, they're able to, like, clear the roads off and more people drive around there.
Yeah.
I can't guarantee that, like, the roads are going to be clear all the way up there.
Exactly. All the way through.
I would have had to been like, hey,
I'm calling it.
I'm not going to be able to be there, but I wasn't working there at the time.
Yeah.
But
definitely. Yeah, and it's like a catch-22 because some people can't afford to miss a day of work, like older people, or even younger people too. But, like, you know, if you have a family to support, you kind of just had to find a way to work.
Exactly.
And it's like, that is so crazy. And now that I think about it, like, especially people up in the north that get tons of snow, that might not have, like, a super reliable vehicle or, you know. But like you said, in bigger towns and where it's more common, they probably salt the roads more. Yeah. But I bet it's hard getting to work, like, in literal snowstorms.
Exactly. Yeah. But, like, Texas. Mm-hmm. Remember how Texas, like, went through it the worst?
Oh,
like,
my gosh, that was
their
crazy.
pipes were bursting. People didn't have any water.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's terrible because Texas is commonly known as a hot place.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's always hot down there.
Yeah.
Their houses are built for the heat.
Yeah.
So, like, their houses are built for warm weather and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Their houses aren't made to be in negative temperatures.
Yeah.
So, like, when I heard that, like, people's, like, pipes were bursting and, like, things were, like, genuinely going wrong, that made me so sad. Because I was like, yeah, our water and stuff sucks and stuff. And, like, you know, I'm sure a lot of people's pipes bursted down here, too. Mm-hmm. But I feel like we were definitely a little bit more prepared than Texas.
Definitely. A lot more fortunate.
Exactly, because I don't think they get snow often down there at all.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's not a fact. I don't think they get a lot of snow.
Don't, like, fact check that because we don't know. But I don't think they get a lot of snow. Maybe it depends on what part of Texas, but, like, I don't know. I have some family that lives in Texas, and they even got a little bit affected by it. And they're kind of closer to the Dallas area, so I don't know if it hit that area as hard. Was it Corpus Christi that in, like, the Houston area that got that pretty bad?
I don't remember which part either.
I just remember hearing about it.
Yeah, I could ask, like, family members that live down there, like, if it was their area that got it bad, because I have family that lives in Houston and I have family that lives in the Dallas area, so I could ask. Wow. I'll see.
It affected a wide range of people from what I heard. It was just a big catastrophe. So if you had to go through that, I truly apologize because that sounds horrific.
Yeah, and I hope that it does not happen again this year.
Yeah.
Which that was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So.
Which, on that note, the Farmer's Almanac really, really gets me.
What?
The Farmer's Almanac, like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you could check online the Farmer's Almanac, and they can tell you the weather, like, months out. There's some type of, like, scientific algorithm, I'm sure, how they figure out the weather so far in advance. But that always gets me, because they could, like, tell if it's going to be a bad winter or whatever. And I'm like, OMG, how? That blows my mind. Really and truly.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, Farmer's Almanac, however you like to say it, whatever you prefer. So since we're on the topic of holidays, I guess, we went through fall, we went through Christmas. Do you enjoy, like, Valentine's Day, Easter, you know, everything leading up to those holidays?
I mean, yeah. Like, I mean, Valentine's Day's cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, let me go backtrack for a second, back to Christmas. There's
Yes.
a candy that is limited edition. It is white chocolate and peppermint, and they are in ball form, and they're in the square form.
Already,
the
yes.
Best thing on the planet.
Already, yes.
Planet. They are amazing. They are limited edition, though, so you can only get them at that time.
Oh my gosh.
It's
that
ridiculous,
sounds really
and
good.
that should be illegal, but go back to... I mean, Valentine's Day is cool. I have not had a partner on any of the Valentine's Days, so, like, I guess I don't celebrate it
As much, yeah.
But, like, I love the color red.
I love it. See, like, even when I was younger, and I guess when I was younger, I didn't really get the whole concept of Valentine's Day. Like, I knew it was about love, but when you're in elementary school, you're just there for the Valentine's Day parties.
Exactly.
You have the
cookies.
mailbox. You're, like, ready to receive the cards from your classmates. Like, the early 2000s Valentine's Day parties were the moment.
That's a party that I will always show up to.
Yeah.
Like, that's my type of party.
The epitome. Oh my god, that gives me an idea. We should hold, like, a classic Valentine's Day party where we just have mailboxes and decorate them.
Yes.
And all of our...
And you have to get those cards that they sell, and you have to write on it.
Like, personally to each friend.
Yes.
And we can just have a Valentine's Day party with the sweet mates.
I'm down.
That's amazing. Also, an idea for you guys. DIY.
But we're...
Nostalgia.
No, we're trademarking that. No, I'm kidding.
You actually TM. But yeah, like, I loved that. And even though I didn't really get the concept that it's about, okay, you know, partners.
When a
man and a woman love each other.
When mommy or daddy and daddy love each other.
Mommy, daddy, and daddy. Mommy, daddy.
Mommy,
whatever.
daddy, mommy.
Yeah, whatever the combination is. When two people love each other, or three, or four, whatever you prefer. Throuple. When people love each other.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day is an enjoyable holiday.
Exactly.
And I've really enjoyed it, even before I had, you know, a boyfriend. I just love the colors. I love the feeling. I love the idea. I was like, okay. I was about to say Ussy with Cupid, but then I can't.
Cussy. Cute pussy. Oh my god. Okay, so that's why you said you couldn't say it. Well,
that's too funny. I don't know if we need to cut that out or not.
No, well, it's the fact that I didn't even put two and two together. I was like, pussy, yeah.
I was trying to think about it.
No. You can't.
Cupid Ussy.
Cupid Ussy.
Yeah. Cupid put his whole that into Valentine's Day.
He did.
But
they did. Cupid could be anything.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
But I always loved Cupid, just the idea of Valentine's Day, and the parties were the best. I also really enjoy Easter. Mm-hmm. I mean, I am Christian, so, you know, we love... The tomb has been moved, okay? Yes. He has been resurrected.
Exactly.
And so that's why I love Easter.
The bunny has laid the egg.
But yes, also the Easter bunny, love.
I love a good Easter egg hunt.
I love a good Easter egg hunt.
We have to have an Easter egg hunt.
Absolutely. On the quad?
Yes,
South Lawn?
Please. On the South Lawn.
Yes.
We have to have an Easter egg hunt. I think I've had an Easter egg hunt with kids before. Like, I feel like I've gone to one. Mm-hmm. I'm too competitive to do it with children.
No, because I'm getting the golden egg.
Push the child down.
Yeah, no. And I won't feel bad about it.
And I won't feel bad, because get out of my way. Get out of my way.
Leave.
You're a child.
And the way that, like, a lot of big Easter egg hunts, in the golden egg, they'll put, like, $10 or $20.
Exactly.
No, I know you're using that on slime and kinetic sand. I need that for gas money. Move out of the way.
They do, if I'm not crazy, they do an Easter egg hunt on the Arkadelphia field.
We have to go.
I think it's children.
Oh.
We have have to be there.
I will pay off whoever is hosting that because I need that $20.
I think we should have our own though and like have it on the South Lawn.
Absolutely. I could probably talk to the student organization or student activities board because I'm a part of it now and be like, hey, we need an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
$20.
Make it fun.
Maybe even 50 in the golden egg.
Milk them for all they
Everyone will be out there.
Yeah.
So it will be competitive.
Exactly.
It will be competitive.
And since we made up the idea, we get first pickings.
Yeah. We get like at what 20-minute head start.
Yeah. We get a 20-minute head start and we get to know where the golden egg is.
Yeah, so we immediately find it, get all of the eggs, as many as possible, and then whatever's left over, I guess we can share. Yeah. That sounds like a good idea.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll pitch it. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
20-minute head start or no hunt.
Or no hunt.
Yeah.
No eggs for anyone.
Yeah. That is the negotiation, okay? But yeah, no, love a good Easter egg hunt. And I love like pastel colors, so spring is just a vibe.
Yeah.
We are Tauruses, so
yeah.
It is our birthday months in spring. And birthday months, like it's not just the day.
Yeah.
No, it's my birthday all month. Like I know. See, the thing is, my birthday is literally the first day of May.
So that counts as the whole month.
Yeah, true. But it does make it hard because I'm like, dang, if it was the middle of the month, I can do stuff leading up to it.
Yeah.
But now, I have to go into April, which, fun fact, my mom's birthday is April 6th. My other sister's birthday is April 16th. My other sister's birthday is April 22nd. And then my birthday is May 1st.
Wow.
So we're all like a week apart.
Yeah.
So I can't really start a couple weeks ahead because then it will just blend in with their birthdays.
Yeah, you'll be taking attention away from their birthdays.
And I was supposed to be born on like either April 29th or April 30th.
It's crazy because I was supposed to be born, I think my mom said I was supposed to be born on May 1st.
Please. We could have had the exact same birthday.
The beginning of May. I was supposed to be born then, but I crawled out of her early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we just going to go straight into childbirth? Is that where this is leading?
So guys,
I'm never having kids.
So yeah, I'm never producing children. I have my own kid. His name is Hercules. He walks on 4 legs. He's a dog.
And he is the cutest kid ever.
He's the cutest child ever.
Yeah.
I love being like, yeah, my son. And they're like, you have a baby? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Walks on 4 legs, has paws. He's a dog.
He's a dog. And he is, what mix is he again?
He's Dachshund, Pit, and I think Boxer or Beagle mix. I'm not exactly sure on that last part, but I think he's mixed with deer because his face looks like a baby deer.
Oh my gosh.
I think he's the cutest baby ever. He is my pride and joy. Yes, I'm very protective of him. He matters so much to me.
He is so cute. Like
He's so cute.
I don't think I've seen a cuter dog now that I think about it.
Like I really hate to like boast, but like my kid's adorable.
Yeah.
Like, he's adorable. He's my baby. And I think they say you look like your dog. And I think my dog is my soulmate.
So therefore you are the cutest person ever.
Like,
that's how
basically.
that works. Yeah, basically.
He looks like his mama and he's got a fat, juicy behind just like me.
Genetics, what can you say?
He's got that thing and it thangs.
And it's thangin'.
It's thangin'.
It's thangin'. Yeah.
My baby has a cute butt.
He has a little like corgi butt,
yeah.
But he's not a corgi.
But he's not a corgi at all.
The fact that like I think it's his face for me because he's like a little pit bull,
yeah.
But he has a long body,
yeah.
And I love pit bulls, but I also love dachshunds.
Me too.
Or is dachshund? Am I saying that correctly? Is that like the other name?
I've always said
dog?
dachshund. If it's dachshund,
I think dachshund is dachshund not the same thing as dachshund and not the same thing as a weenie dog. I don't know dog breeds.
Are dachshunds.
Okay,
but I've never heard dachshund.
Yeah, it's like Dachshund. Let me look it up. Google search.
Yeah, that's a dachshund.
Dachshund.
Wait, look up the pronunciation. We'll listen to the pronunciation because that's how you pronounce it.
Please,
I'm gonna be so embarrassed.
Let me look it up. Oh, okay. Also, a recommendation is looking up dog breeds and then going to the meet a life-sized dog up close, view in 3D.
Oh my gosh.
Have you seen those?
I did that with a shark in choir class last year, and I had the most fun.
They have sharks?
Yeah.
Please, you're kidding. Well,
I put a great white shark.
That's
in
a
the
weenie dog. And that's a dachshund. Okay, so let me see.
So it's a dachshund.
Yeah, but let's look at the
been
pronunciation.
pronouncing that wrong.
But a dachshund is a breed of dog.
I thought that was.
Is that not the same thing?
Look up the pronunciation,
Please,
because I'm pretty sure that's spelled the same.
People are definitely okay. Sounds like okay, guys.
It just barks.
Dachshund.
Dachshund.
Please, what?
Please.
Dachshund.
Wait. You guys listening to this?
Dachshund.
Dachshund.
Dachshund. That doesn't make any sense. Why is it spelled like that? It has to be German. Maybe it's like of foreign descent because is that a German word?
The pronoun.
Not me thinking those were two different like dog breeds, but I'm like, aren't they the same thing? I didn't know that's how you pronounced it. I called it Dachshund my entire life.
You thought it was Dachshund?
Yes, I'm gonna get so bullied.
That's a fancy pronunciation, but I've always said Dachshund.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's how you actually pronounced it. I'm logging off. Oh my god.
That makes me feel better about myself because I know I'm not saying it wrong.
Yeah, no, I have been. But that's why I always just call them weenie dogs because I don't want to embarrass myself. Because I always thought I was pronouncing it wrong. But I was like, okay, Dachshund? Where's the X coming in? Dachshund?
Dachshund.
Dachshund.
Like DAC. Dachshund. Dachshund.
Why
the
is it?
H is silent.
My mind has been blown. You learn new things every day.
You do.
You do. But yeah, your dog is absolutely adorable. I love my sister's dog too, though. Squirt is a tie.
I love that name.
Squirt, he's great. He was a rescue dog. When they got him, he had like no hair. Like,
aw,
poor little precious baby angel. And I think he's like a pit mix too because of his face.
Mm-hmm.
He's precious. He deserves the world. He does like to eat.
Sorry.
Like, you're fine.
I'm digging in my ear.
Like vigorously scratching your ear. Squirt does like to eat like large amounts of chocolate when they're not home.
Got it.
I think that happened once, and their dogs are definitely their babies. Like they're very protective over their dogs. They take great care of their dogs, and they don't leave dangerous things in their way.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he obtained.
They just find
this like
it.
pound of chocolate.
They just quite literally, Hercules will find something he's not supposed to have.
Yeah.
He ate a bag of my limited edition peppermint white chocolate candies.
The ones from Christmas that
Yeah.
you have to have.
Jalen bought me a bag of them, and they were the mini version because they were at Walgreens, and they surprised me at my house with these candies.
Aww.
And I ate one, maybe two. I opened a pack that were supposed to have 2 in it. It had 3, and then I left for like work or something, and I come back home, and he is eating the chocolate. And I was so pissed because I didn't leave him in my room. Like I love my mom and my sister, but one of them put him in my room
With the chocolates.
Yeah. They didn't know that the chocolate was in there, but they also didn't ask me if I wanted him in my room to run wild. Like he wasn't in his cage. He was just in my room.
Oh no.
So that was a really frustrating day, but he ended up being fine. I was freaking out because dogs aren't supposed to have chocolate.
Yeah.
And white chocolate isn't real chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
But like still.
You just never know.
And there's peppermint in it.
Yeah.
So I was like, great. And he ate the foil wrapped on the chocolate. So I was like, no.
I don't think you can digest foil.
Yeah, he either ate it or he hid it somewhere because I could not find some of the foil things, and he ate the box. Like it was so much.
So he said full
he
full
said,
consume.
I want this chocolate. You can't have it.
It's not yours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically that's what he said, and it was really frustrating, but. It is so scary when dogs eat chocolate.
Yeah, my sister literally had to have her dog's stomach pumped. Like that was a fat check or a fat vet bill because I literally went to the vet once for I can't remember what it was. I think my cat was getting fixed, and I like walked up. I was like, "Hey, I'm here for blah blah blah." My cat's name, and the guy next to me, he was paying for something, and the lady was like, "Okay, that'll be $765 or something like that," and I was like. Okay, so we're going there now.
Yeah.
We're okay. We're putting like a down payment on a house.
Yeah.
Which I know nothing about
Vet trips
down
are-
payments, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of money. Vet trips are very expensive. I remember when we got the dogs neutered because they had, but when we got their balls removed, because I don't know if you've ever seen like balls on a dog like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're massive, like massive. And the way Hercules likes, the way they like to jump on people and get all in your face, I don't need these anywhere near me.
Absolutely not.
But
that's traumatizing.
Yeah, but we also wanted to get them neutered and everything, so they could be like I'm pretty sure it makes them less aggressive and stuff, and like it lowers that testosterone level and everything.
Kind of keep them balanced.
Yeah, and we didn't want them to
Hormonally.
have babies and stuff because we do
Yeah.
have a dog that is a girl. She is a woman.
Was she not fixed at the time either?
No, she's
or-
not fixed either.
Oh, okay.
But they're fixed, so like. Well, they don't have to see me anymore. Sorry, I hate to say it like that, but like they can't get her pregnant.
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah.
If they produce it, it probably has nowhere to go.
Okay,
Because that's what
yeah,
You know.
that's what that's about.
the balls store.
Yeah, I was just making sure. Like, I hate to ask a dumb question like that, but like, I was just making
That's
sure
not a
because
dumb
I started
question, 'cause-
thinking about it and I was like, wait,
Not me having to go back to my anatomy roots.
Yeah, I was like,
I
wait.
really had to think for a second.
wait, she's
Yeah.
not fixed.
But like, if
But
he's
yeah.
fixed, he can't get her pregnant.
We got a good deal
Mhm.
at a vet at the center down here.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a discount or something, and that's when we got them fixed.
That's the best time to go. When
Yeah.
the vets are having like their little deals.
Discounts and stuff.
I remember
yeah.
getting my cat fixed for like $20, and that was such a steal. It was such
Yeah.
a steal because it's so expensive to
Exactly.
do anything with animals at all.
It made me really sad though, because Herc was like, they were high on
Oh,
money, and I know they were so scared, my babies, and they were high. And when they came back, like he was walking around and he was like
loopy,
and it literally like I almost cried.
That's literally been all my cats. It's an emotional roller
It
coaster.
is, because I was like, oh my gosh, like he's like scared because he's never been high before.
It's like they don't have control.
They
kind
don't
of
have
over
any
their body.
control, and like my he was just like falling around, but he ended up calming down and everything. And Zeus is the biggest sweetheart in the world. He like wasn't biting people, but like he was opening his mouth towards people because he was out of it, and they were
Yeah.
like scared that he was gonna bite them or something, but he didn't bite anybody. But like every time they would touch him, he would snap back. But like, and also like, I think I noticed like we were looking at the incision point, and like it was like open
Oh.
on like either Zeus or Hercules.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Hercules, and like we had to be like, hey, because they glued it shut.
Oh.
We were like, hey, I don't really want this ripping open.
Yeah.
But I don't think Hercules had any complications.
Especially with like infections, like it
Yeah.
could possibly get infected.
It
That's
scared me when they said that they glued it shut. I was like,
so they're
glue?
not like.
I thought they would
suture?
sew it.
Yeah, suture.
I think they sew some and then they glue some, but like they glued it, and I was like,
Oh.
glue?
There is some like glue
But-
that you can use on skin and things.
Yeah, it did make me
But-
slightly nervous though. But
Yeah,
they
because
ended
it's like
up
you
doing that.
would think that would.
I would prefer
rip open.
them
The
to sew
suturing?
it. Yeah. Just so I know it's like more, I don't know, because I know there's probably, like, there's glue where you can use it on skin and stuff. But, like, my brain is just like, okay, but you're gluing a wet part shut, like glue,
It
wetness.
doesn't seem like it's really gonna stay.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's going to stay
doesn't sound
closed.
as secure as
Yeah.
getting it sutured. Yeah,
And it was a surgery,
Yeah.
so I was, like, kind of scared about that. But, like,
that's totally understandable.
they did that, and it was great.
Especially when that's your baby. Like,
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh.
nothing can happen to him.
Yeah, but
Or I'm going down too.
yeah, exactly. Like this place is gonna be blown up if something happens.
Oh my gosh.
Like I really hate to be the bearer of bad news, but like I 100% would have lit that building on
Oh
fire.
my gosh. Well, a good thing everything worked out.
Yeah.
So you didn't get like a bomb threat charge.
Yeah, good for them.
Yeah.
Because they could have lost their business.
Yeah, that would have been not good.
Not good at all for
Not
anybody.
good at all. I'm glad that didn't happen.
Me too.
Win-win for everyone. Everyone's good now. But yeah, yeah. You're making me want a dog now. Honestly, I've never owned a dog in my life,
Dogs
and
are so awesome.
I want a dog so bad. I want a puppy, but I can't get one being in the dorm. Like, that's not fair to the dog.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the time right now with the hours that I'm taking and the extra kind of groups that I'm joining and things like that. And I want to have time to myself as well. And for my friends, my boyfriend, I feel like and family, like I feel like my time is so divided that I could definitely not get a dog and keep it in such a small space.
Mm-hmm.
Like the dorm is so compact. You would have to take it out in the middle of the night. I can't do that with a dog here. Maybe when I get an apartment, if they're lenient on the rules. But someone just wave at us?
No, she just pulled all her clothes out of the dryer and she was just holding them in a pile.
Oh.
And it just caught me off guard.
We are slightly people watching as we are also filming the podcast. So, but yeah, I need a dog. I just can't right now. But I do need one. I love pit bulls. I love corgis. And I saw, oh my gosh, what was it? It was a corgi, a corgi mix with another dog. And I can't remember what mix it was. But it was the cutest because it had the longest body, but it was so fluffy and so adorable. And I was like, I need to find someone that breeds these dogs immediately. And I will pay anything.
No, yeah.
So I'm like, I need this breed of dog. And now I can't remember what the name of it was for the life of me. So I went at a gas station and we stopped the lady. It was like, ma'am, what is the breed of your dog? Because I need. But yeah, so now I need a dog, officially. Well, is there anything else that we want to ramble about?
I don't even know.
This had some great content.
Yeah, we're 46 minutes in.
Oh, see, we rambled and we didn't even know it was
Didn't
this
even
long.
notice.
Maybe wrap it up with any other recommendations or just inspirational words.
Recommendations. Watch. Sorry, guys. Watch tennis on YouTube.
Tennis?
Yeah.
Like, just look up tennis and watch it?
Yeah.
Like, it's giving Wimbledon? Is that what it is? Wimbledon?
What?
Wimbledon, like the big tennis match?
I don't know.
Wimbledon.
I feel like I should know that since I played tennis
Let
for 2
me
years.
look it up as well. The amount of Google searches we do in the sitting of recording a podcast. Wimbledon.
But there's like this guy.
Yeah, Wimbledon.
He's German, I'm pretty sure, and his last name is like Zverev or something like that. It starts with a Z, and he's a great tennis player, and I just enjoy watching him play tennis.
Tennis is so like nice to watch, almost therapeutic.
It's a sport that I can actually sit and watch, and since I know how it works and everything, I enjoy it.
See, I'm not athletic, so I'm just kind of like, oh, a ball bounces on a racket, and you're trying to bounce it back towards them. That's the extent of my knowledge.
A little bit deeper than that.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's definitely way more complex than that. And anyone who can play tennis, I applaud you, because your endurance is amazing.
Yeah.
You have to have good endurance.
I mean,
it's definitely a lot more complex, but that's all I understand from tennis, so you're going to have to teach me. But Wimbledon.
Like
it's
Lacey Whistledown?
It's giving that. It's considered the most prestigious tennis tournament in the world. And like, I'm sure Serena Williams and Venus have played there.
Serena Williams, like, she has so many, what is it, like,
achievements?
Yeah, like
accolades?
It's a specific thing, like.
She is absolutely stunning. The fact that she's a mom too, doing it both, which I think she's going to retire, is what I heard.
What?
Serena Williams, yeah. But I'm not entirely sure.
She Grand Slams won 23 singles matches. 23.
She is a boss. I need to watch. There's a documentary they made about Serena and Venus Williams. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but I do want to watch it.
Yes, King Richard.
Is it good?
No, I have not seen it,
Oh.
but I do know what you're talking about,
Mhm.
and I do want to watch it.
Because didn't their dad like coach them?
I'm pretty
growing
sure,
up?
yeah.
Yeah, which that's amazing. I love that they have that bond, and that's just really cool. My recommendation right now would be Hoka's for sure. They are an investment, I will say.
How much are they?
I'm a little embarrassed. I paid like $170 something for these shoes. Yeah, I really and truly put my debit card in there.
$170 something.
Yeah, something. Can't remember what it was.
For,
but I really and truly.
They're really nice shoes, though.
They're really, really comfortable. I feel like I'm walking on clouds. I really don't even feel like I'm wearing shoes, to be honest.
Wow.
Perfect workout shoes, perfect walking shoes. I can walk all around campus and my feet are unbothered. If I want to keep my foot model status, I have to keep my feet comfortable at all times.
That is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, but it's extremely worth it.
Are they like a dupe?
I don't know. There probably is. That's the way I feel with the Dyson Airwrap. I want it so bad. I want to be a Dyson Airwrap girly so bad because I can't do hair for the life of me. But I feel like if I had the Dyson Airwrap, I would be living every fantasy I could ever want. And the thing with the Dyson Airwrap is you can do your hair on Sunday and like wear it throughout the week. Like wake up, add a curl, you're good to go. Walk out the door.
Good.
But I need to find a good dupe because they're like $600.
No.
Yeah, no. Your girl doesn't have that kind of money. Yeah, so. But that's my recommendation to close it off.
Okay.
All right.
So if you have $170 something dollars,
go ahead and Venmo us or Cash App.
yeah, send it to us and we'll buy it for you and like ship it to you.
Yeah, or we won't. We'll like buy it, but we'll keep it for ourselves.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to donate,
Yes.
donate.
Yeah. Don't feel pressured.
Don't feel pressured, but like if you don't, you're probably a terrible person. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Are you?
No.
Okay, so this has been our first episode
Of Rowdy Rambles. Yeah,
That was good.
that was perfect.
Yeah.
We've done that a million times today, by the way. This is not the first ending we had. We've
love
had to redo
editing.
this. Yes.
Love.
We're not editing anything else. So please enjoy.